Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 44 of the DCW Universe mode here on the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel. Reminding you as always to leave a thumbs up on the video if you guys end up enjoying this episode, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. It is an exciting night of action here on DCW. We have the Balor Club going up against the New Day yet again in a non-title affair here tonight, but kicking us off here on the show, we will see the return of Nikki Cross, the in-ring return of Nikki Cross. We saw her come back at DCW Darkside, helping Rosemary retain the DCW Women's Championship against Candice LeRae, a woman who has fought very hard to try and get Nikki Cross back from, I guess, the undead realm, but apparently Rosemary has brought her back, and as you can tell, Nikki Cross isn't exactly herself. She'll be facing off against fellow UK wrestler Toni Storm here tonight in tonight's opening contest. Also, in our main event tonight, another UK wrestler going up against an Australian wrestler. Buddy Murphy goes one-on-one with Mr. Money in the Bank Finn Balor. That's going to be very exciting as we are seeing the opening matchup here. Nikki Cross against Toni Storm, former NXT UK Women's Champion. And Nikki Cross, very aggressive. We saw her come back at DCW Darkside, planning Candice LeRae with the Purge Plex, and then helping Rosemary pick up the win. Obviously under some sort of spell or brainwashing of Rosemary. I don't know what's going to stop Rosemary's power over Nikki Cross here. Oh, but the power over Toni Storm is not stopping here for Nikki Cross in this match. Nikki Cross is manhandling, oh man, a former women's champion, and Toni Storm having to go to the outside, but Nikki Cross staying on her. Luthes press on the outside, hammering away on the blonde bombshell. And now Nikki Cross, into the ring post, off the head. Unforgiving, relentless, dangerous, psychotic. All words that describe Nikki Cross, even normally, but more so here tonight in this match. Oh, Toni Storm, mounts a little bit of offense with that drop toe hold. And now Toni Storm could be looking for, could be looking to put her away, I thought. Looked to go for a dive off the middle rope. And Toni Storm thinking about landing a punch on Nikki Cross, but understands that Nikki is not in a good place. Instead, though, vertical suplex. You saw her hesitating on those punches early on. Oh, man. But now knowing that Nikki Cross isn't holding back against her, Toni Storm is going to open up a can of, well, you know. I don't have to explain it to you guys. Toni Storm, though, could be learning up for the Tyler Driver. 97. Nikki Cross, though, able to counter with a clothesline. And Rosemary watches on as Nikki Cross loads up for the Purge Plex, the twisting neck breaker out of the suplex that she calls the Purge Plex into the cover. And Nikki Cross picks up the win to kick us off here on DCW. Her first victory since coming back here to the DCW Universe mode, putting away Toni Storm with that Purge Plex. Jeez. And you know Candice LeRae has to be watching from somewhere, watching her former good friend Nikki Cross succumb to this evil brainwashing of Rosemary. Look at her eyes. I mean, heck, Nikki Cross is a woman I would not want to stand across the ring from normally, and even so with this new angry attitude, she is just that much more dangerous. And wait a minute. I'm getting word that backstage... wait a minute. Nikki Cross continuing the assault on Toni Storm. I'm getting word that backstage we have an impromptu segment with Candice LeRae. Let's listen what Candice has to say. Holy cow. Well, there you hear it. Candice LeRae has agreed to a Monsters Ball match with Nikki Cross. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is finally over because I can reveal next week Okada is coming to DCW episode 45. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on so you make sure you watch that episode of Okada's debut. I am very, very excited. Okada, an incredible wrestler that these men, Gallows and Anderson, know from their time in New Japan. As we are getting into our next matchup here, a tag team match, Gallows and Anderson versus The New Day, a rematch from DCW Darkside. Though non-title, The New Day have to work themselves back up to a tag team title match. So if they defeat Gallows and Anderson here tonight in this non-title match, then we'll have a title rematch. But since we already had that title match at DCW Darkside, I'll make sure to add some sort of special stipulation to it. Although there's something different about tonight's matchup. It is not Big E and Kofi Kingston in the matchup here tonight. It is the returning Xavier Woods teaming with Big E here tonight. Xavier Woods returning from injury after being attacked and eyes raked by Carl Anderson in a recent matchup. Xavier Woods is back, he's healthy, he's cleared, and so he said he wants a shot at Gallows, at Anderson here tonight, alongside Big E, who's trying to muscle up Gallows. Imagine Big E hitting a belly-to-belly on Gallows. Oh man, the New Day winning an incredible contest last week against the Usos. Oh, the boot of doom to Big E. And Gallows and Anderson could be trying to put him away quickly. And look at that, Carl Anderson mouthing off and taunting to, Xavier Woods. Remember, it was Carl Anderson who put out Xavier Woods with some sort of an eye injury after raking his eyes in their one-on-one matchup on DCW a number of episodes ago. Oh, Big E, great counter. Look at this. Big belly-to-belly to Carl Anderson. And Big E starting to roll. And here we go. Xavier Woods is in. You know Xavier Woods wants some retribution. Oh, Xavier Woods running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Sending Carl Anderson off the ropes. Big TDT. Oh, my God. He's going after all of them. Remember, 15-minute time limit. Oh, Xavier Woods to the outside. Didn't seem to affect Gallows at all. Oh, Carl Anderson out on the floor. Oh, could have been looking for that TKO. Xavier Woods, great counter off the reverse DDT. And now Xavier Woods back in control of this matchup, up on the apron. And what is Xavier Woods doing here? Oh, launching Gallows off the apron, and now Carl Anderson, pulling Xavier Woods off the apron. There's a lot of combustible elements in this matchup. Not only do you have these tag teams fighting against each other, you have AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston on the outside, bad-mouthing each other from across the ring. A lot of stuff could change in this matchup. Oh, but the game plan right now for both teams is for each of them to stay the course. Xavier Woods sends Carl Anderson face first into the mat. The wheelbarrow face buster into the cover, and a kick out by Carl Anderson. And Gallows shouting to his partner to stay alive. And meeting him with a big shot. Luke Gallows climbing to the top. What the heck? Well, either way, Xavier Woods stopping him. Gonna try and launch the big man off the top. Oh, no, wait, Gallows! Oh, counters with a powerbomb off the top rope. Xavier Woods landed with a thud, and Carl Anderson knocking Big E off the apron. Xavier Woods has already been taken out from a top rope powerbomb. TKO from Carl Anderson. Big E is out. Xavier Woods is out. And that is a victory for Anderson and Gallows. The Balor Club pick up a win here tonight over the New Day. It looked like Xavier Woods had it going for a while, but he got rocked. He got rocked after that top rope powerbomb. That looked brutal. It looked like he had everything well at hand, and then he tried to do the Hurricane Rana to Gallows, got caught with a top rope powerbomb, and then the TKO, the gun stun, off the shoulders from Carl Anderson. I guess there will not be a tag title rematch for the New Day anytime soon. Gallows and Anderson put away the New Day for the second time in a row. But the question lies, who is going to be the next team to challenge for the DCW tag team titles? Who is going to be able to stop this force of Gallows and Anderson of the Balor Club? Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, I am just receiving word that we are about to get a special Firefly Funhouse segment with our new DCW champion, Bray Wyatt. Let's listen in. Holy cow. If next week's episode didn't just get any more crazier by the fact that Okada is debuting, he's going to debut in a DCW championship match against The Fiend. It is going to be The Fiend versus Okada on episode number 45. That is going to be insane. And we already have this insane matchup here tonight for our main event. Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor, against, I guess, the best kept secret of DCW, Buddy Murphy. This was originally supposed to be a one-on-one matchup against Finn Balor and Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle, though, out with an injury, an undisclosed injury. Not exactly sure what, but I mean, hey, nevertheless, Buddy Murphy versus Finn Balor is still an incredible matchup. And imagine if you're Finn Balor, Mr. Money in the Bank, you have an opportunity to cash in on that briefcase and get a championship match at any point in time. Imagine what he's thinking hearing that The Fiend is going one-on-one with Okada next week. You know he's going to have his eyes on that matchup. But here tonight he's got to focus on Buddy Murphy. Ooh, man. We haven't seen Finn Balor really make a point of the Money in the Bank briefcase a lot lately, and to be honest, I kind of like that strategy. Kind of hide it, make people forget about it, make people not realize, oh yeah, you have the briefcase, and then when people forget about it the most, that's when you'll strike. So who knows, we could see a cash-in next week. Doesn't have to take place during the match, or it doesn't have to take place after the matchup. It can happen during the matchup. We could see Okada hit The Fiend with a Rainmaker, and then all of a sudden Finn Balor comes in, cashes in, and we could have a new world champion. Or better yet, imagine if Okada defeats The Fiend next week. Okada will have won the DCW championship on his first night here in DCW, and be the first man in DCW to defeat The Fiend. We've seen many men try it. Guys like Braun Strowman, Darby Allin, The Undertaker, none of them successful. We'll have to see next week if Okada can be the man, but here tonight, Buddy Murphy may be the man to defeat Mr. Money in the Bank. Former Cruiserweight champion on 205 Live. He called himself the Juggernaut of 205 Live. And definitely here tonight, he is tossing Finn Balor around like a juggernaut. Oh, big boot to the side of the head of the former NXT champion, the former inaugural Universal champion. Buddy Murphy looking for the power bombs. Finn Balor able to reverse it over into a pinning predicament. Buddy Murphy loves to utilize the multiple power bombs. Oh, Finn Balor spins him around. Reverse 1916. Planting him on his head. Here we go, cover 1, 2. No, good kick out by Buddy Murphy. Murphy's lucky that he didn't get planted with the Bloody Sunday. Oh. May have spoken too soon. Finn Balor could be lining him up here. Oh, step 1, lock the head. Step 2, lift him up. Buddy Murphy, though, able to fight it off. Oh, big, heavy body shots. And Murphy, oh, caught the leg. Oh, big knee lift. Oh, and another one. This time takes down Mr. Money in the Bank. And Balor is retreating to the corner. Buddy Murphy bad-mouthing Finn Balor before planting him right in the mush with that big boot. And now Buddy Murphy senses he has the matchup in his control. Powerbomb, keeps the lock, lifts him up again. Another powerbomb, gonna make it 3 in a row. 3 powerbombs to Finn Balor. Is it enough for the 3 count? No, it is not. Finn Balor able to kick out after a flurry of offense. The knee strikes, the big boot in the corner, and 3 powerbombs in a row. Any normal man may have fallen to that, but not Finn Balor. Able to fire back with the Pele kick. And now Balor could have Buddy Murphy in position. Oh, no, wait. Murphy getting back to his feet. Oh, and Finn Balor. Oh, off the top. Oh, Buddy Murphy caught him again. Running buckle bomb into the corner. And Murphy could have this matchup well in hand. Look for another knee lift. Balor, though, able to counter. Hit the knee. Catches him again. This time lifts him up into the Bloody Sunday. Bloody Sunday onto his head. But Balor's not done yet. Wants to add the extra stamp of impact from off the top. Coup de grace onto Buddy Murphy. Cover. And Mr. Money in the Bank Finn Balor picks up a win here tonight in the main event of DCW against Buddy Murphy. Stellar contest. Incredible by both guys. Incredible back and forth. Holy cow. It just came down to that one Bloody Sunday planting Buddy Murphy on his head. And Finn Balor had the matchup well at hand. Look at the strength of Finn Balor. My goodness. Oof. I thought these powerbombs was definitely going to be a moment where Buddy Murphy had the matchup well at hand in his favor. But as soon as Balor dropped Buddy Murphy on his head, you can see the way Buddy Murphy grabbed at his head. You knew it was over from there. Well, guys, Mr. Money in the Bank is rolling here tonight on DCW. But the question lies, will he cash in next week when it is Okada versus The Fiend for the DCW World Championship? We will have to find that out on episode number 45 of the DCW Universe Mode. See you guys next week.